Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. Here with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Timberwolves can please this home crowd. So the Timberwolves will get the first possession. Pass to Gobert. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back nine and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, two guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it? Well, that's SGA in a nutshell right there. Quickness, length, guile, finishing on the interior.
Three-pointer. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Hartenstein.
That's a defensive breakdown. You can't let him get that deep.
And one of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
To the middle. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And given that Holmgren is 7 feet tall, he's a threat to throw it down at any time.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. That's it. He's got two made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat.
Now here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. To end the run. Connects from three-point range.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. And Greg, you might not be surprised to hear this, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander comes from a family of athletes.
Yeah, I mean, his mother was a sprinter in the 400 meters representing Antigua and Bermuda in the 92 Summer Games in Barcelona. Impressive.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 3 and stolen by Wallace. Ahead. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander does it all. He said, once I made an emphasis to try to affect the game on both ends of the floor, I have found myself having success. So for me, it's just a want to. Coach Mark Dagnall said, he wants to win, and if you want to win, you have to do the invisible things. Back to you.
Yeah, truly a two-way talent. Okay, thank you, Allie. Goes up on the wing, and goaltending is going to be the call. So they get the basket there anyway.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Oklahoma City trailing. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
Yeah, teams will try to get physical with SGA, but make sure you understand that wiry frame is big-time strong.
Conley gets the bucket.
Boy, they'll take that possession. Nice finish in close.
Screen by Hartenstein. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A special move before the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 points.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Pass to Reed. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. The Thunder with the lead. Out to the right wing. Back to SGA. The Thunder with another miss. Out to the wing. Here's Shannon. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Thunder lead by 1. And back with the... And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. What do you guys think about the Thunder here in this one?
Playing inside out in that first quarter led to some high percentage shots in the paint.
It is great when you can get that established early, because to me it opens up every other aspect of your game.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I mean, I gotta go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Hartenstein in the high post. It's hauled in by Shannon. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Clark. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
It's his first trip to the line.
And a look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
Boy, a little shaky from the line, and instead of putting them in front, he's only able to tie it up.
Holmgren the screen. Here's SGA. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. They send the pick to the inside, and that one is stuffed right through.
Oh my goodness, how about the impressive vertical by Lou Dort? No doubt on that slam.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Oklahoma City leading by 4. To the paint, Holmgren. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways. In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Reed with the block. Out to Conley. And the foul called on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Thunder making a change here.
Substitution report.
Edwards inside. Over Wallace. Edwards can't hit. Right side, Dort. The three. Sinks the three-pointer. Dort's got the lead up to 7 now for the Thunder.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Here's Wiggins. And Wiggins throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Here's Edwards. Nice defense from Wallace.
And typically, he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
McDaniels with the defensive presence twice on the pipes.
Back to Conley. Here's the three. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Conley's got 5 points so far.
And you're asking for more trouble than you can handle if you're going to let him just roam free from beyond the arc.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's George. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Back to Edwards for three. And another three for Minnesota.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
And DB, you watch how the Thunder play defense. Great rim protection.
Kevin, this philosophy is all about taking away the paint first. If the ball is in the paint, sharks are in the water. Boy, he was anticipating a little bit more defensive pressure, and that's one you think he's going to make.
Outside for SGA. Inside. Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can score it, so you have to respect it. That sets up his passing game. What a pretty delivery.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Both teams will make substitutions. Timberwolves trail by 5. Back to DiVincenzo. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
Boy, major defensive lapse on that trip, leaving him all alone in three-point territory, and he drills it.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. A beautiful finish inside by Ant.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. Knocks it loose. Here's Edwards. And the rejection by Holmgren. Down low. Out to Wallace. Pass to Hartenstein. To the inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
That's a big-time finish for Chet Holmgren. Boy, you get him in the restricted area, look out.
Back to DiVincenzo. And the wide-open shot from Reed. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Oklahoma City out in front, leading by just 2. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. The Timberwolves trail. Here's Edwards. Here's McDaniels. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Yeah, Jaden McDaniels with a very good sense for when he should look to score it, especially in the painted area.
And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. Here is Edwards. Randall from outside. It's rebounded by Hartenstein. To the middle. Here's Holmgren. Here's Wallace. And it's off from three-point range. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. It's stolen by DiVincenzo. And so the ball out of bounds. SGA touched it last.
And always a bit of risk on those long passes. Lucky the D couldn't come up with it there.
Here's DiVincenzo. He's got 6 for the lead. That shot off. The Thunder with the lead. Hartenstein inside. Here's Holmgren. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Holmgren's got 8 points.
You're making room for the big guy. I like Holmgren calling for help so he can find his shot.
Randall from outside. It's stolen by Hartenstein. Here's Dort. Hands it from downtown. 8 points for him. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said, he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard and he comes in ready to work every day. We look forward to working with someone like that. Guys, back over to you.
Hasn't bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
Boy, that's not the result I would have predicted. Usually you can take those to the bank when he's at the line.
And great when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front.
That can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Here is Edwards. He's got 9. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Oh, so fast in transition. Gilgeous-Alexander gets it done.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate. Nothing more important than protecting the rim, folks, and that's exactly what they get.
Wallace misses. Timberwolves trail by 15. Here's Edwards. And again, unable to change momentum here. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Timeout. And so Mark Daigneault calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Both teams deciding to change it up. Higgins outside. Oklahoma City moving it around. Pass to Dort. Inside. Wallace. And the layup's good off the glass. Wallace has got his second basket of the game.
Boy, wide open teammate, really pretty pass by Lou Dort. No hesitation there.
.130 left in the third. And Edwards slams it in.
And just taking his frustration out on the rim. He ends a huge run by Oklahoma City.
Yeah, a little bit of miscommunication there. They'll want to talk about that one.
1:21 left in the third. Back to Edwards. From outside, off the mark.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Stolen by Reed. There's the triple. Edwards drills the three.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
To the paint. Here's Holmgren. It's deflected and out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. Timberwolves trail by 12. Back to Conley. Over Wallace. Conley's shot is off. And it's the Thunder with the ball. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
And Doris, we had heard the era of the big threes might be fading, but the Thunder have one with Chet Holmgren, J-Dub, and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the beauty of that trio you just listed, they are all similar ages. They are all passionate about the craft of the game of basketball, and all three are about winning. But I'm telling you this, the Oklahoma City fans not taking anything for granted. They thought KD, Russell, and Harden would be together forever, and it didn't happen. Guys, you have to put a body on Anthony Edwards. This guy is too skilled and too strong.
The Timberwolves shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight, and Edwards drops them both.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside, Dort. Over Conley. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder holding on to an 8-point lead heading in.
Oklahoma City, 45.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Timberwolves trail by 8. Here's Shannon. Takes a three. Caruso grabs the miss. Fires the three. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota with the ball. Inside, and Greg the Thunder, NBA champions at last, and still incredibly young.
And this was no fluke. They defended, they shared it, trusted in the system and one another. The league's been put on notice. This team is just getting started.
And Doris, for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats. Boy, he is just putting this team on his back right now, and he's got his rhythm. You just keep playing through him.
Outside Conley. Here's Clark. Thunder with the rebound. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Timberwolves trail by 9. Down low. Here's Randall, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Caruso. And Mark Daigneault calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. And wants to huddle him up right away. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hi, guys. Well, Mark Dagnall was just reviewing the plan with his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first three you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
We appreciate it, Allie. Thank you. To the inside. And then Randall slams it in.
Wow, Julius Randle with a little flavor on the finish.
SGA on the drive. Basket good.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Now McDaniels, defended by Caruso. Wiggins drives in. Screen by Wiggins. And it's Wiggins with the jam.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Randall no good. The Thunder leading by 7. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong move off the glass.
Well, there's a craftiness to the play of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Shifts the defense around to get his teammate an open look.
And the Thunder making a switch here. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Left side, Edwards. Here's McDaniel. Now DiVincenzo. 6 on the shot clock. Edwards. And that time also a missed shot. The Thunder leading by 10. Holmgren. Oh, the slam dunk.
Coaches love assisted buckets, boy. It just means the team is working well together.
Fires the 3. It's good.
Boy, on the perimeter, you have to stay connected to this guy. He's such a good shooter.
And it's SGA penetrating. And it misses. Now McDaniel. It's stolen by Hartenstein. A great pass leads him right to the rack.
What a pretty pass by Chet Holmgren. How about the big man finding his teammate right there?
Lou Dort. No good from 3. Timberwolves trail by 11. DiVincenzo. And the 3 misses.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
The first free throw is good. And the Thunder making a switch here. And both free throws good for Wiggins. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. Trailing by 13. That one is off.
I mean, I guess you can appreciate the confidence, but his three-point shooting has been brutal this half.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Thunder.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
A big part of their success was his ability to keep the ball moving, finding guys when they would flash open.
McDaniel. No good there. And here are the Thunder now. From outside, 3, good. A 12-point game. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Count it!
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Oh, what a play inside. Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Shai
Book it.
Gilgeous-Alexander.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. They came in here and took care of business.